Paris Saint-Germain have managed to do the unthinkable by forcing Kylian Mbappe to stay at the club for one more season, despite knowing full well that they're going to lose his services for nothing next summer. The French forward had stayed quiet about his future at Parc des Princes all year long, but has now told his teammates that he wants to join Real Madrid, a club that he dreamed of playing for ever since he was a kid. But what happens with Mbappe now, as he's been forced to play alongside Lionel Messi for at least one more year? Cristiano Ronaldo is a man who lives for the records. The Portuguese sensation has made history yet again, this time while representing his country. It seems as if there's a record to be made or broken every time he steps on the field. An England youth star wants to become a hybrid of some of the best players on the planet. Is it actually possible? We've got all this and more in today's episode, so why don't you sit tight, subscribe, and make sure to follow us on Instagram to stay up to date with all things football. We have a great announcement that will make your life much more easier. Unless you want to miss out on your favourite team's games, you're going to need a VPN that can get you past all those annoying streaming geo-restrictions. Can't access your favourite league? A VPN will allow you to stream content like football games or even Netflix shows that are not available in your country. Our favourite VPN provider is Private Internet Access. It changes your IP address and reroutes your internet traffic through an encrypted tunnel, hiding your online activity from your internet service provider and government censors. It's our favourite tool to stream football matches for free. It works with all major streaming services, so you have unrestricted access to all your favourite content anywhere in the world, and is available for all operating systems. Signing up is risk-free with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Sign up right now to get 83% off, plus 2 free extra months. Go to www.privateinternetaccess.com/goalside to get it now, or simply press the link in the description. PSV Eindhoven's star, Noni Madueke, is hopeful that he can emulate the same confident arrogance that helped the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi become the greatest players of our generation. The youngster has made quite a name for himself ever since he moved to the Netherlands from Tottenham back in 2018. The teenage winger is attracting a lot of interest from Premier League sides, and if he continues to play the way that he is right now, a return in the near future is definitely on the cards. The youngster has been called up to the England under-21 side and says that he expects himself to adopt the habits of the likes of Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar and Mbappe. All my idols, people like Neymar, Ronaldo, Messi and the new generation guys like Kylian Mbappe, play with a confident arrogance. That is something I like and try to implement in my game as well. I have high expectations of myself. To me, I feel I can be one of the best players in the league, and that's what I want to do. I want to do well for my team. We have already won the Super Cup, got a taste of what it is to win something. The young forward has found the net 6 times this season for his club and has also recently signed a contract extension. However, he outlined his ambition to one day return to the Premier League. Madueke has definitely taken a unique path for his personal and professional development, and whenever he returns to England, he's going to be quite the star. Jerome Boateng recently signed up for Olympique Lyonnais following the expiration of his contract with Bayern Munich, where he spent a decade. The German international is at the tail end of his career, and he signed for the French Giants for the next 2 seasons. Boateng's presence is going to add a lot of experience to Peter Bosch's side, who are looking to mount a strong assault for the Liga 1 title this time around. A world champion for Germany in 2014, Boateng might not be able to play week in, week out, but his presence is going to help the younger players a lot. And Franck Ribéry, who played alongside Boateng for several years in Bavaria, has congratulated his former teammate. The legendary winger shared a post on Twitter where he wished his friend good luck for his adventure in France. While breaking records comes as second nature to players like Ronaldo and Messi, their feats always have the ability to make our jaws drop. The two men have been creating history for the good part of 10 years, and Ronaldo once again made history while representing Portugal during the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. Ahead of the game against the Republic of Ireland, the new Manchester United signing was just a goal behind from levelling Iranian legend Ali Daei's record of most goals scored by an international player. The 36-year-old was eventually going to break the long-held record, and his brace against the Irish takes him to 11 goals. Portugal won the game 2-1, and the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner was naturally all smiles at the end. Speaking to Portuguese television channel RTP, Ronaldo admitted that he is very happy to become the proud owner of this record. The story of Ronaldo's record is beautiful, but the scenario could have been even better had he not missed from the spot earlier on in the game. However, at the end of the day, Ronaldo scored a brace that ensured 3 points to his team. The first goal was a ferocious header from Gonzalo Guedes' cross, and then the second one was yet another header in added time from a João Mario cross. The stadium and the player himself exploded with joy after scoring a goal that not only broke Dair's record, but also helped his team register a crucial win. And while he was over the moon at breaking the record, Ronaldo also sent a shout out to Ali Daei for setting the bar so high. Congratulations to the Sharia for holding the record for so long, and thank you for always showing me so much respect every time I scored. For sure, Ronaldo's story for club and country is far from over. For now at least, Kylian Mbappe remains a PSG player whether he likes it or not. The young forward had been trying to engineer a move away from Parc des Princes all summer long with an aim to sign for Real Madrid. The Spanish giants had been chasing the youngster's signature for a long time, but PSG chairman Nasser Al-Khelaifi was not impressed by how Madrid had been approaching the player behind his back. For the club's Qatari ownership, Mbappe's move to Real Madrid, or their blocking of it, was more a matter of principle than money. Despite the fact that he would be a free agent next summer, PSG decided to reject multiple bids made by Real Madrid to sign the player. The last bid was in excess of 220 million euros, and it was expected that it would see the French giants buckle. This was a showdown between the game's oldest heavyweight and the game's newest giant. Thanks to the financial might of the club's owners, PSG have been happily flexing their financial muscle whenever needed. However, this was perhaps the strongest and the most defiant flex that we've seen. The manner in which PSG showed Real Madrid the cold shoulder was equivalent to them spitting on the money on offer. PSG's senior management are not naive. They know that there is a big possibility that Kylian Mbappe will leave them for nothing. However, the club's ownership also didn't want to send out a message to the rest of the footballing world that they are a selling club. Indeed, the club has been set up as a giant, and it would have made them look quite weak had they decided to sell one of their best players to Madrid, a team that has gotten used to signing any player they want. Mbappe is central to PSG's plan. In fact, he's more central to Qatar at present. This makes much more sense if you think about the upcoming World Cup in Qatar. The Arab state wants the World Cup to be a memorable occasion, but before that, it wants to have ownership of the best club on the planet. PSG can be that if they win the Champions League. This is why no amount of money would have been enough to prize him away from PSG. Leonardo claims that the bid was simply a ploy from Madrid, and that had they been serious, they would have made the bid earlier in the transfer window, not in the last 7 days. On the field, Mbappe has been very good, putting in strong performances and doing his best to ensure that he doesn't get overshadowed by Lionel Messi. Of course, when you play alongside Messi, your performances do tend to be ignored. However, Mbappe is too good to let anyone else take centre stage. At PSG, Messi is expected to slowly take centre stage, and this is something that Mbappe might have to work with. He might not like it, but at the end of the day, the forward knows that he's going to get his dream move anyway, so he'll just bide his time and do well for himself. And if his efforts and ability to sacrifice glory for silverware helps PSG become European champions, we're certain that his current club will not stand in his way when the time to leave for Madrid comes. Nonetheless, whatever Mbappe does will be done on PSG's terms, at least